Hi guys, what's up and welcome to my first ever review on Amouage. So I am sure that those of you who love luxurious perfumes are familiar with Amouage, which is popular in the niche perfume scene, and for me Amouage fragrances are hits and misses. Some of them work out beautifully, some don't, but there is one collection within Amouage perfume line that is called the Secret Garden collection that I love so very much, and until 2019 it consisted out of 3 floral fragrances, but this year there was a new fragrance launch about one of my most favorite flowers that the new fragrance is dedicated to. And can you guess what that is? Can you? Okay, let's say it all together. Of course, that is Mimosa. Yes, Amouage's new fragrance from the Secret Garden collection is about Mimosa, and I just love that floral note because it is not as mainstream as rose and jasmine are. And I have a Mimosa Absolute and it smells floral but with a strong, sharp, herbaceous undertone, and it smells almost like powdery tea, so it is so complex and interesting. And when I learned that the newest Amouage fragrance is gonna be about Mimosa, I was so excited and I felt so grateful and happy and just honored to get a bottle of it for a review. And when I received this beautiful box, I was so happy because it reminded me of chickens and sun, basically because of the color and how fluffy the flowers of Mimosa are. If you're familiar with Mimosa in nature, please let me know if you like its scent. But let me show you this beautiful bottle that I was blown away by, because this is one of the prettiest perfume bottles in my collection. And you guys, just look at it. Isn't it adorable? I love this color, which is so particular because it is almost lemony, so it is on the colder spectrum. And this cap has a gemstone and it is magnetic. I mean, like, Amouage kills it when it comes to the presentation, but I'm sure you all are here to know how Love Mimosa smells. So with that being said, I would like to know if you like Amouage fragrances and you can recommend me some of your favorites. And without further ado, let's get started talking about Love Mimosa. And in the opening, when I first ever tried it, it reminded me of another newly launched fragrance by the niche brand L'artisan Parfumeur that is called Le Chant de Camargue. And the similarity between these two is one note that both of them feature, and that is paradisone, which is a new molecule that was developed just recently, and it smells like clean makeup, which is musky and powdery. And it was developed just recently, so it is brand new. It wasn't featured in many notes, that's why it is so particular, and I immediately recognize it. But I'm wearing both fragrances right now and they are very different. So let me tell you that Love Mimosa opens with such a fresh fragrance, and that's surprise. So when you look into the notes, there is a violet leaf, there is ocean accord, and there is orris root. I don't smell something rooty in there or particularly metallic, but I can definitely sense the ocean foam, which is bubbly, white, and pure. And you might even wonder, where is actual Mimosa? But it will come through a little bit later, so I highly recommend you to try it on your skin in order to experience all the details about this fascinating fragrance. And Mimosa in there is not as vivid as it is, for example, in my favorite Powder and Dust, on which I collaborated with SP PERFUMES, and I wanted that perfume to be about Mimosa in the first place, just because I find that is such an underrated and unique floral note. But in here it is less sweet, it is more fresh, it is fluffy and airy and very pastel. So this is a great example how the outside of the fragrance matches the inside. And there is definitely that powderiness, and the floral powderiness is accentuated by the paradisone. But there is another layer. So if you think that this is a simple perfume when you first try it, you definitely need to experience it on your skin and wear it in order to go through all the stages. So in the opening it's aquatic, then it's floral, then it's powdery, and then it turns even fruity. And the fruity element in there is pear, which I was so curious about, because in my Powder and Dust I wanted 2 main notes to be Mimosa and pear, just because I thought they were made for each other. And when I saw that in these perfumes there are also those two notes, I was like, apparently I have really successful ideas. And in here, pear is more abstract. You can't really pinpoint it and tell, oh, that's pear, you know, and that's a mystery behind this fragrance because it smells like a watery, fruity cocktail, and I like it, that it's not like right in your face. However, in the base, we have Highlight Drop, which is a very powdery note and can make perfume heavy and dull, and I like that it is not too dominant in there, so it definitely lets Mimosa and Paradisong be more noticeable. Then there is Ylang Ylang, which is another yellow flower. I love it very much, and it is not as tropical and exotic as it can be, but once again, make sure that Mimosa is in the heart of this perfume. And then finally there is Ambrexan, which is very popular in mainstream manly perfumery, and in here it is barely noticeable, which is great. So the best way I can describe you how Love Mimosa smells is you need to picture a beautiful full blooming mimosa garden where you're walking and you're getting covered into powdery pollens that make your skin feel so velvety and powdery and make you feel happy. But it's very fresh in that garden because it is by the seaside and you can smell the sea breeze in the air. So yeah, after all, it has become a favorite of mine really quickly just because it is so universal and suitable for all different types of occasions. For example, I can wear it when I'm dressed up or on the daily basis to work, and I just love how effortless and chic it makes me feel. Also, it has glorious sillage, so if you're looking for a perfume that will act like your second aura, this is a real must try. But also for those who love Mimosa or Amouage fragrances in general. After all, this is an ultra modern release, and if you like fresh, feminine, floral, powdery perfumes, you will really enjoy this one. So I give it a huge thumbs up, and if you enjoyed watching this video, please give me a thumbs up. I'm looking forward to read your feedback about today's video. Let me know if you're excited to check it out, and if you have anything to ask, I'm here to answer. Check out the description box, there you'll find information where you can find it online. And thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, smell good, we'll see each other next one. Bye guys!